Hello, YouTube. Let's talk, you and I. And of course I would start off near some cows. Minecraft just has to do that to me, doesn't it? That's okay, that's actually kind of a necessary thing right now. Wow, this is actually a pretty good starting position. If I see some coal along the wall here, that would be perfect. But I do not... I do, actually. It's right there. Wow, and I'm kind of overshooting my looking left and right bit, because... Ow. Mouse sensitivity is different in Minecraft than it is in PlanetSide 2. So anyway, let's get doing the normal Minecraft thing. I'm collecting some wood. Now let's talk, you and I. Dear YouTube viewer. Here I am playing Minecraft. And in truth, I've been wanting to play Minecraft for quite some time. And I've been wanting to put it on my channel again for quite some time. So this is me actually finally doing that. Now, I think it should be mentioned that co-star of Co's Quest, recently announced his retirement from YouTube. And if you're watching this video, you probably know who Co is, because you may already be a fan of my channel and have seen my co-ops with him. And this is a Minecraft video, and he's very prominent in the Minecraft scene. So you probably already know this by the time you've seen this. But if you haven't heard of Co quitting, then a link to that video is in the video description, so you can go check that out if this is somehow news to you. Which it may be, because it was pretty recent, so I wouldn't blame you if you didn't already know that. This got me thinking. And don't worry, I'm not quitting YouTube. Some of you probably already had that on your mind, like, oh no, he hasn't uploaded in a few days, and now Co quits, and now X is uploading this video called Let's Talk. What's going on? It's kind of like when your boss calls you and is like, hey, we need to have a conversation. No, it's not. It's nothing like that. Don't worry. I'm not quitting YouTube. Though I have to be honest, I'm not really feeling it lately. It's, I don't know. I've got some videos in the pipeline. I've got some things that I need to edit, and I just don't feel like doing it when I sit down at the computer. I'd rather play PlanetSide 2. And I should probably put up some PlanetSide 2 footage, honestly. I want to do that. But my performance in that game, since I've been away from it for so long, has been abysmal, and it's just not something you guys want to see. You don't want to see me ram my Reaver into trees while trying to run away from sides that I initiated combat on. You don't want to see that. Or maybe you do. I don't know. In any case, that's not that's not at all what I'm here to talk about. I can just do that cool drawing thing now with this, can I? I like some of the new improvements they've made to Minecraft. I was watching Co's video about how he's quitting Minecraft, and that made me go through his previous videos. I went to Co's Quest episode number 1, and obviously in Co's Quest episode number 1, he introduces the game, he introduces himself, and he talks about the things that he needs to do to survive the first night in the game, and that got me thinking about how my first video was about surviving the first night, and Paul's first video, which may very well have been the first Minecraft video on the internet. Now don't quote me on that, but his is the first video that I saw that actually made me interested in Minecraft. But you've got a lot of videos, and of course then like about a bajillion other videos came out about Minecraft and how to survive the first night. And that brings me, that made me think about Minecraft and its success. And, you know, I'm collecting a lot of logs here as I just talk about this, aren't I? You know, I want to talk about how Minecraft's most important aspect, the thing that made Minecraft, and I know this is a bold statement, a very bold statement to say that there is one definitive thing that made Minecraft, but I think this may very well be the case. Obviously there are a number of factors that make Minecraft, but I think the single most important contributing factor is the night. I really think that the night is the most important part of Minecraft. Maybe not of Minecraft, but of Minecraft's success. It's a very versatile game. There's a lot to like in this game for everybody. But while this game could very well have been just a game about blocks and building, there was an element added to it that added some danger. Everything that you did had meaning. You're on a timer when it comes to the night, aren't you? Well, I don't know how to get those to do that. In any case, you're on a timer when it comes to the night, aren't you? Cutting a little hole open in the wall, finding coal as soon as you can, creating a makeshift shelter. Now, when you were new to Minecraft, when Minecraft itself was new, back in Minecraft Alpha, zombies and skeletons and creepers and spiders, this was just enough variety of monsters out in the open at night. And they were just dangerous enough, because they dealt a lot of damage, that everything that you did during the day, especially during your first day, had meaning. It mattered. It made what you were doing matter. And people who were onlooking, and this is very important too, people who were looking onto this and seeing all of this through YouTube videos or over your shoulder, or even when you talked about it, because Minecraft is a game that produces stories. Games like Skyrim, any kind of open-ended game is going to produce stories from the players. Everyone's going to have their own unique experience, and I think that's very emphasized when it comes to Minecraft. So, the element of night, the fact that everything that you did mattered because you only had a limited time to do it during the day, and you were in danger. Like, even from the moment you start a Minecraft world, you're in danger. Even today, if you start up a stock Minecraft survival world, you're in danger from the start. You know what to do these days. If you're not new to Minecraft, and let's face it, you probably aren't. If you've been playing Minecraft for a while, you know what to do. You know to get some wood, you know to make a workbench, you know to do exactly what I'm doing right now, carve out a little hole, get some cobblestone, do what have you. You're not in a rush because you know what's going on already. But in those first days when you were new to Minecraft, and when Minecraft itself was new especially, and everyone was discovering it, and there's all this going on, during these days, you were very much in danger, even during the day, from the moment that you set foot on the sand in this world, or in the Minecraft world that you started. And yes, I believe in Alpha, and perhaps through most of Beta, if not all of Beta, every Minecraft world seemed to start on sand, didn't it? It seemed to start on a beach. And if it wasn't a beach, then it was like literally a large patch of sand with like a little bit of water. So there was a shoreline somewhere in most Minecraft worlds. I don't know if you ever noticed that. But that was the case. Anyway, you were in danger because the night, the looming night was coming. And look at this bright, lush, beautiful, serene world. And even now, take a look at this. I'm going to be silent for a moment, and I want you to look at this. It's a little scary, isn't it? And a Minecraft world is scary for a number of reasons. I mean, even now, listen, it's dead silence. There's no wind passing by. There's no ambient birds chirping. There's no background music. There's no chatter. There's nothing to keep your thoughts from wandering where they will. You know the night is coming. It's dangerous, and there's monsters. There's all kinds of things that come out during the night. These days, there are beds that you can build, and you can build them pretty soon because all you've got to do is find 3 sheep, really. You find 3 sheep and a tree, and you've got a bed, and you can instantly skip the night. And I think that's kind of lame when it comes to Minecraft, but I think beds are a necessity. I think they are there. I think they're great for those of us who want to... For any player that wants to just skip through the night and continue building or whatever in their survival world, that's fine. Beds are fine for that purpose. But I think their very existence kind of dilutes a little bit of what happens in Minecraft. And you've got this sun. Look at how it slowly creeps down over toward the horizon. A Minecraft world is a scary place. And if you're playing solo, okay, if you're playing survival multiplayer, it's fun, it's zany, you're laughing with your friends, etc., etc. But in a solo, single-player Minecraft world, the element of night and the fact that the entire world itself just seems to feel like it's watching you. Like there's always something looming, something waiting, like you're not alone. Like you're not the sole intelligent thing out there, or even nearby. You always feel like there's something behind you. Minecraft is a scary place. It's one of the scariest games I've ever played, to be honest with you. And that's one of the things, and you know, night really truly emphasizes that. It gives embodiment to that tiny little twinge of fear that you could possibly have in the back of your mind when it comes to a Minecraft world. Now, of course, if you've been playing for a long freaking time, you know absolutely nothing like that is the case. The night is not dangerous because the monsters are easy to kill by this point. I mean, if you've been playing Minecraft for a long time, you can take out zombies, creepers, skeletons, spiders. You can take all this stuff out with your fist. You don't even need a weapon. Alright, you know, your health regenerates these days. You can take a few hits, run, back off. You can now double tap to sprint and get away. And, you know, even... you didn't necessarily know this at the time when you were first starting, but even if there's nothing else that you can do in the night, you can dig 3 blocks down, put a block above you, and then just wait the entire night out there and you're perfectly safe. Nothing breaks through the walls to try and get you. Zombie arms don't come crashing through, etc., etc. You know, there's nothing that's going to get you down there. There are ways to be totally impervious and safe. And we know these ways now. But back then, this sunset was terrifying because something is coming, and when you were new, you didn't know what. And even these days, even as an experienced veteran, some of these elements still remain a little bit menacing, don't they? The idea that things get dark eventually, you do still want the comfort of light, don't you? You do still want this. That alone makes you feel a lot better about what's going on around you. And the thing is, you don't really know what's going on around you. Minecraft is all about you. You are the center of the entire thing. All of this is about you when it comes to Minecraft. And that, in and of itself, is pretty daunting. The fact that everything revolves around you is kind of a scary concept. Not just in Minecraft, but, I mean, if that were the case in other aspects of life, and sometimes it does turn out to be that way, then that's something some people just aren't comfortable with. Some people are okay in a situation where they are the center of something, like if they're the leader of a team of some sort, maybe a sports team, maybe at work or something like that. Some people are fine in a position being in the spotlight and having everything revolve around them and having people depend on them or having what happens next depend on them. Some people are fine in that situation. But, you know, some people aren't. And Minecraft has you in that situation 100% of the time if you're playing solo Minecraft. And so now here's the... You know, it's kind of weird. Let me knock this out. Let me do this too. Here we go. This is what you got when you first started playing Minecraft. And I don't know if you guys can see what's going on now that I've turned that down on YouTube. But there's a little bitty yellow flower out there. And a moment ago... Okay, I'm just being open, candid, and honest here. But a moment ago, I saw that little yellow flower, and it looked to me like maybe there was a little bit of light there, a small radius of light, and that was the edge of it or something. And a moment ago, my speech paused. I stopped talking for a moment, and then I jumped here to look at what that was, and then I was like, oh, it's just a yellow flower, no big deal. But you know, the fact that Minecraft is this big open world and you're alone in it, and it's nighttime and it's dark and all this stuff, that very fact played at me a little bit. And there's still part of me, there's still a little itty bitty, tiny minuscule part of me when I'm playing this game that expects to find something totally abnormal. Especially at night in Minecraft. Something like that. Like wandering out, like just starting a new world, wandering out here for a little bit, and maybe seeing like a lone torch, just like on the ground. And you would see that, and that would freak you right the fuck out, wouldn't it? Like if you saw that, because we know that torches don't appear randomly out there. We know that they're only placed by players. And you know, maybe these days there are some structures that are generated by the world that have torches in them already. Maybe we know that there are dungeons, we know that there's temples. We know that there are things to find out there where, you know, that may be already the case. But torches just don't come out in the middle of the open field like that. So a little bitty possibility of light right there is kind of scary. Because it's not scary in the same way that the zombies and the skeletons and the creepers are. Those are scary in a different way. Or they were. But what's scary is that you might see or might find something else out there. Something that may not be welcoming. Something that's not you. You're alone here. You know it. Right? That is That in and of itself is scary, but also somewhat comforting. The fact that you are alone here, there's nothing else here. But at the same time, the reverse is also true. It's unsettling, it's unnerving, the possibility that you might find something like that. So anyway, we know that's not the case. We know that's not going to happen, but still, there's that little tiny sliver of thought that that might actually have something to do with anything. But I'm led back to this, the very night in Minecraft, and how it is the most important aspect of the game for its success. For without this, without the stuff that I spoke of before, without this hint of adventure, without this timer, because that's what the night is. The night secludes you, while the world is bright and wide open during the day. It's your playground. While that is the case during the day, at night it envelops you in this little hole, this tiny little place, and you have no control over it. I mean, you could go out there, but you're probably going to lose all your stuff. And in a world like this, another important aspect of Minecraft was that you couldn't save. You can save and quit, but the world is persistent in Minecraft. You can't save and then reload if you mess up. So if you mess up and you lose some of your stuff, that's on you. You obviously don't want that to happen. You also don't want to get lost. You couldn't reset your spawn point back in the day in Minecraft. You couldn't, now we've got beds that allow you to do that, but you could not travel far, find something cool, build a house, and then die out there, and then respawn somewhere far away and then find your way back. That's a daunting task. You don't want that to happen. There were many threats that stuck you in here. And then, of course, the sun rises and daylight comes out again, and it's time for you to play around again, and that's when it's time for you to actually play. And it kind of reminds you of how things are for real, like in the real world. Nighttime comes around, you get into your home, you cozy up, you watch some TV, you get home from work or school or whatever, and you're kind of secluded in that little spot, unless you're a night owl, in which case you're going out and with your friends and stuff like that. But for the most part, you are active during the day and fairly quiet and dormant in the night for the most part. And that's kind of what goes on here, and Minecraft forces you to do that in a number of ways. The night being the biggest one. So Minecraft goes from a game where you're just building things, just breaking things down, building them up, to a game where you're actually surviving. And that's what makes Minecraft so different from so many other creative type games, and that's what gave it its biggest push. Because this night element, the fact that there's danger, that there's menace, there's scariness out there, there's something to hold you back, is also what creates bravery. People who are willing to go out there and brave the darkness, and people who are willing to build at night. I mean, back in the day, you would not have wanted to build at night. You want to hole up in here and then wait for the day, then go out and build. But there are some who were bold enough to walk a few feet out and then just start building something, right? And I'm not even really playing Minecraft here, am I? Actually, I sort of am. I'm just waiting for the night to roll through. But there are those who would go out and build at night. Those were the really brave souls, the ones who were going out and building. While the moon was up, spiders attacking you, those who were getting better with their wooden or their stone sword, collecting those resources. Exploration is also a big part of what made Minecraft such a big success and why it is so successful, because each block that you break, I mean, think about that. Behind every block that you break could be something brand new. It could just be another block of coal. It could be, maybe you'll find your first block of iron. It could open up into a massive cave system. There could be monsters. Who knows? Who knows what you'll find behind each and every block? Every block that you break, there's a possibility that it can lead somewhere new, somewhere different. And in combination with the night and that menace that is there, in combination with all of that, Minecraft creates stories. And players share those stories. And Minecraft was gaining traction around the same time that YouTube Let's Plays and things like that were. So that kind of played in its favor, because YouTube is just another way for people to share stories, either about video games or what have you. So these stories, thanks in large part to the element of danger and surviving in Minecraft, these stories are what fueled interest in the game. I don't know if I've expressed everything that I want to express when it comes to the night in Minecraft. I don't know if I have accurately and adequately explained how I feel about it, but that is a part. What I've just explained is a part of what I feel makes Minecraft that makes the night the biggest aspect of Minecraft. Your mileage may vary. Obviously, people are drawn to different things about the game. And this is not something that I have just recently thought about. It's something that I've thought about quite a lot. I do like to think a lot, and Minecraft is frequently something that I think about, because Minecraft has actually been a big part of what I've done on YouTube, obviously. And my YouTube channel has in turn been a big part of my life. So it's impossible to not think about things like that for me. Feel free to ask me questions in the comments. I do intend to keep putting up Minecraft videos. I just feel like playing Minecraft these days. And that wasn't brought on by anything in particular. I've been feeling like playing Minecraft for a while. I have. And although I've been feeling like playing Minecraft, I haven't been inspired to upload Minecraft until a couple of weeks ago. And this is me actually doing that now. So feel free to ask me some questions. Maybe I'll pick some questions and answer them as I make videos about this. And if you're wondering where any of my other series are, again, I'm sorry, I'm just not feeling YouTube at the moment. Except for this, I am feeling this. This feels good. But yeah, as far as Terraria with the guys and Left 4 Dead and all that stuff, I do intend to get to it. It's just whenever I open up my editor and I look at the footage, and I'm like, okay, let's find a good point to cut this. Let's make sure the audio is nice and balanced. Let's spend the hours getting it rendered and then setting it for upload. I just don't feel like starting that process. I think if I started the process, I'd be fine to get into it, and I would actually complete it. But there's just no spark there for me to actually get started doing that. And you know, this happens to me quite a bit. No, not quite a bit, but this is part of my pattern when it comes to YouTube. I need food, don't I? This is part of my pattern when it comes to YouTube. No. Shut up, cow. I'll upload videos in like this... I'll get this like massive flare of inspiration. And then I'll upload a lot of videos in quick succession. And then I just won't feel like doing it anymore. And so I'll stop for a while. And my free time will go toward other things. And often my free time goes toward feeling like I should be uploading videos. So sometimes my free time is spent stressed out because I feel like I should be uploading videos. And if I just can't find that inspiration, then I can't do it. And I was even having trouble uploading this Minecraft video, to be honest with you, or starting to record this Minecraft video. I was having trouble doing this because I know that there are other series that people are counting on, that they want to see, that I should be doing, that I just can't bring myself to do. I mean, it sounds like laziness, it sounds like neglect, but it's none of those things. I'm just not... Okay, I'll say this, I am a very lazy person. I actually am one of the laziest people that I know. Yes, shut up, cow. well, maybe not maybe not the laziest person, but I'm a very lazy person. But it's not laziness and it's not neglect when I'm not uploading series that I know people enjoy. I, I've been watching something. Dang it, something caught my eye over there. See, it's that little bit, that little something you might catch in your peripheral view in Minecraft that'll make you say, "What is that?" There's nothing new for me to discover in Minecraft. I've played the heck out of this game, and sure, there are some things that have been updated that I haven't experienced yet, like the Wither. I don't even know what that is, to be honest with you. I've seen Wither skeletons, but I don't know what the Wither is. So there are some things that are, yes, technically new in Minecraft that I haven't experienced, and of course there are mods for me to experience, but what I mean by new is a new experience altogether. There are no new experiences altogether for me to have in Minecraft. Everything that I will do from this point on in Minecraft, unless something changes radically, it's all been there, done that kind of stuff. Like, even when I do face the Wither, it'll be just like facing any other new enemy that they could bring out in Minecraft. If they released a new area in Minecraft, it would be just like it would just be like the time that I discovered the Nether. I don't know. There is nothing new in Minecraft. There's new content, no new experiences. I'll put it that way. And yes, I realize it's kind of difficult to make the distinction, because obviously if I do encounter whatever the Wither is, and I'm being honest, I don't know what it is. I'm being honest about that. Whenever I do encounter whatever the Wither is, of course it'll be a new experience. I'll experience the Wither for the first time, but it's still not... I guess I'm trying to say it's nothing really groundbreaking when it comes to Minecraft. Discovering Minecraft for the first time, that in and of itself is an experience. You experience that. Every part of you feels something whenever you experience Minecraft for the first time. The creative part of you wants to build. The adventurous part of you wants to see what's inside that dark cave. All the sounds are brand new, so all the new sounds you hear always make you think, "What is that?" Now we know that's a sheep. We know sounds like we know that cows go moo. We know the rattling of a skeleton's bones. We know the hiss of a creeper. We know all this stuff. The bubbling of lava, things like that. But when you experience all these things for the first time, they're simultaneously a treat and a wonder to your senses. This goes for any particular game, honestly, but Minecraft did it in such a way that it drew you in. It had you. It really did. You were invested in all of that, and you didn't even really choose to be. You just were, and that's the best kind of investment that you can have in a new experience. Being invested, being pleasantly surprised to be invested in something. And that was just part of the magic. It's part of the magic of Minecraft right there. But over time, and I had that same experience, and I'm sure many of you did, in other ways, in other games and such, but I had that same experience in EverQuest. Wow, experiencing a whole brand new world. I mean, that was unprecedented. EverQuest was one of the earliest MMORPGs. I guess I can kill sheep. I know I should technically shear those, but whatever. EverQuest was one of the earliest MMORPGs. And before it, the idea of a large, persistent world where my character would have a hometown, and I would gain abilities and experience magic and learn new languages and meet the other races and partake in quests and have huge expanses of land and sea to explore on foot, using magic and traversing the ocean in long boat rides and making long journeys, meaningful journeys with friends. That was something that has, to this point, for me, been unrivaled as far as video gaming experiences are concerned. And I mean, that was truly a magical and an enchanting experience for me. That lasted years, that experience, and it was absolutely amazing. I cried when I quit EverQuest. But Minecraft gives you that same sort of experience. You know, I'm sure that that level of involvement that I had with EverQuest, I'm sure others had that when it came to Minecraft, which is amazing, and I'm glad people were able to experience that. And I had that same experience again with Minecraft. It just wasn't to the same extent, but it was pretty close. It just wasn't to the same extent as it was with EverQuest. Okay, so what resources have I collected up to this point? Let's see. I need more coal, but that's the reason I collected all this oak wood. I've got plenty of cobblestone. I want to make a little house. You know, that's my only objective right now. That's my only goal. Previously, I have set out in Minecraft with some sort of lofty goal, like trying to do every achievement that I could think of, and I don't know, lots of different goals have I made in order to try and get back into Minecraft. But right now, I named this world Let's Talk. I've got the seed Let's Talk, and that's all I want to do with this, is, for this particular point, is just talk. Because there are a lot of things that we can talk about when it comes to Minecraft. And it's not even really about talking. I'm not making this just to talk, not to hear my own voice or anything like that. It's just to share again. That's what I was doing when I first started Minecraft, is sharing. That's it. I was just sharing things with you guys. And I'm still doing that. With my new first looks that I've been doing with my channel, I like those. I'm having fun with those. I like sharing. I really do. I like sharing this. I like sharing new experiences and showing new things to people and showing my experience with new things and so on and so forth. I like that. And Minecraft was a great way to do it. I mean, sharing Minecraft was one of the best things that I've ever done in my gaming life, and maybe in my life in general. I don't know if I find it hard to commit to anything, so it's kind of hard to commit to such a bold statement for me, but it comes pretty close. And that's what this whole thing is about. It's just sharing. And right now, my only goal in Minecraft as I'm playing is just to build a little house. It's nighttime right now. I'm going to wait the night out. I don't have a bed right now. Even if I do get a bed, I think it'll probably just be decorative. I don't know. I might. It's kind of silly not to make use of a bed when you have one, though. Like once you actually do get one, which can be, as I said, fairly soon. It's kind of silly to have it there and not use it, especially if you want to keep building. I mean, the night is the most dangerous part of Minecraft. It even sounds like that. Surprise you, like you're pick breaking. Surprises you and kind of gives you that little hint of like, you know. Anyway, I went off on so many tangents just talking right now about all these things that I forgot what my. There was one point that I wanted to come back to. That I don't remember how far I went. There was one very important point that I wanted to touch on, and I just forgot what it was. If I'm being totally honest. I think I was talking about how all of this is, Oh, I remember what I wanted to talk about. I was talking about how it's not really laziness or neglect when I don't finish a series or when I don't continue uploading a series. Like, I know a lot of you are looking forward to more Terraria. I'm thankful that you can still get those on Paul and Avidia's channels, because Co quit, and again, I can't find that inspiration to actually edit those. Of course, now that I'm actually saying this and just getting it off my chest and getting it out in the open, just explaining and talking about it, I'm actually feeling a little bit of a hint of actually wanting to go through and edit those, so who knows, maybe you'll see those shortly after this video comes out. Gravel. You know, I've never much been a fan of these new gravel textures. I really like the older gravel textures. I like the old cobblestone texture too. When I go back and look at old Minecraft videos, the look of old Minecraft to me is just a lot better than current Minecraft. We don't get that really beautiful bright green grass anymore. You can't get that in Minecraft. Of course, you can always download a texture pack that does that kind of thing. But I like to gauge Minecraft based on its default settings. As you can see here, I'm playing completely stock Minecraft. I'm not using any mods or anything right now. I just don't need to. Especially for not what I'm doing here. Really, right here, all I'm doing now is just looking for coal and iron and things like that while I wait for the sun to come back up. But yeah, whenever I don't finish a series or anything like that, it's not laziness or neglect. I just can't. I'll put it this way: it pains me every bit as much as it pains you, maybe more. Because I watch some things on Netflix, and I'm afraid sometimes I want to share like I said, I like sharing, but sometimes I want to share the things that I'm experiencing on Netflix. Like there are shows that I really like that I would really like to talk about right now, but if I'm being totally honest, I'm afraid of spoilers. So like I haven't gotten through the last season of some shows yet, and I've never really been, well, in recent years I haven't really been that big on TV or shows or anything like that. But I don't know, since I got into, I started watching one particular show. Again, I'm not going to mention what it is, but I started watching one particular show, and I was like, wow, I didn't realize I was having this much fun watching a large, long series of shows. And the reason I mention this is because I would be... Some people get angry, some people get sad, some people get concerned whenever I stop uploading videos of a certain series or stop uploading videos altogether. And I might be a combination of all of those things. I don't blame any of you for feeling like I'm being neglectful, or feeling like I'm being lazy, or feeling like I'm not doing right by my fans whenever I stop making a series or whatever. I would be hurt. I would be concerned. I'd be a little bit angry, or irritated. I don't want to say angry, but I would be a combination of all of that stuff if one of my favorite series from TV, or I don't watch them on TV, so it's kind of hard to say TV. It's kind of hard to say television whenever I'm not really watching these television shows on television. But anyway, I totally get it, what you guys feel whenever you do that. I would be a combination of all those if one of my favorite shows just stopped updating, especially without warning, with the way I do it. And I know it sucks, and it stresses me out big time when I go even one day. When I mess up a schedule by even one day, you can't. I mean, it is a very stressful thing for me. And when it becomes 2 days and then 3 and then a week, when it gets to that point, it starts to... Oh, wait, I can't do this. It gets to the point where it starts to feel too overwhelming, and then I can't really do anything about it at that point. It's just so harsh. So believe me, it pains me as much as it pains you guys to do that, and for me to do that. And if I could help it, I would. It's something that I've struggled with my channel for a long time. If I'm being perfectly honest, it is something I have actually struggled with, trying to maintain a schedule, trying to keep interest in a series that one of my own series, trying to keep interest in it, is something that I have actually struggled with. I can't help it. I'm still trying to work on it. I don't know what else to say about that particular topic, other than I'll keep trying at it, guys. Now, there are a lot of you who just watch whatever I put up and are happy to see whatever I put up. Doesn't matter if it's a series that you like or something new or what have you, and I really appreciate that. I do. That's when I see comments like that, when I know that there are people out there who get it, who understand maybe that it's kind of tough for me as well. That's actually quite inspiring and a bit of a comfort. But at the same time, I'm not saying any of this seeking your pity. I'm merely sharing. I'm merely talking. It's just a from me to you moment here. This is actually going to be a long video, isn't it? I haven't found any iron or any of that good stuff. Stuff that I need. I can build a basic house with this. I need sand. That's one of the reasons that I want a bed, is to just reset my spawn point. Sun's coming up. I'd like to build out here. I like this area, but there's no sand nearby. I just want to make glass. That's all I want. I want windows for my quaint little house. I guess I'll have to go scout for a better location. Something with sand nearby. Well, I guess this is, no iron. It's kind of a bummer. I can handle whatever monsters are out there at this particular time. So let's head out. Let's kill this sheep, get some more wool, so that I can make a bed and reset my spawn point once I find a suitable location. Kill as many of these cows as I can as well. Wow, listen to the bass that those hooves make on these leaves. Okay. There's another cow over there. I should kill that too. I've got 3 wool. The only thing I can really use wool for at this point now is... Got you cornered, cow. Sorry. That was brutal. Cut you open with a stone sword and then I punched you to death while having you knocked into a corner. That was more brutal than I wanted it to be. Oh, jeez, I forgot about this. Rain. If there's anything that can dampen a commentary, no pun intended, it's the loud sound of rain in this game. It was cows before, and it's rain now. Although I think there's always been rain in Minecraft. Has there? Maybe not. I don't think so. I don't remember in alpha or beta. I don't remember in alpha if there was rain. What is that out there? Well, I have enough sand here to make a house that I want. But I'm curious as to what that is over there. Squid. Squid suck. Am I saying that right? Is squid the plural of squid? Or is it squids? Is it squids suck? Is it squids are mostly useless? Or is it squid are mostly useless? A little bit of a lighting glitch here on Minecraft's behalf. Go ahead and just fix that. Look, there's some coal. Snap this. Whoa! Well, just one of those surprises Minecraft can throw at you. And this surprise led to more coal. I'm not on peaceful, am I? Ah, I am on peaceful. Well, it doesn't really matter. I don't think... I think throughout this whole video, I was only in one situation where monsters would have even began to appear. And that was just recently, so I don't think that changes anything. But I will be playing this on hard difficulty. I don't even know why I was on peaceful. I have started some Minecraft worlds just to build, though. I have in the past said that I'm not a builder, that I don't play Minecraft for the building aspect, that I like the adventure part of it, and for the most part that is still true. But when the adventure aspect of Minecraft sort of I don't know, sort of dulled for me, I started playing Minecraft in other ways, and I started worlds where I would just build things just for building it, because this game can actually be very, well, peaceful. If you open up an MP3 player and you play some of your songs, some of your music in the background while you just build something in creative mode, or even in survival and peaceful, if you just do that, I find that to be a great way to relax, actually. Okay, so I can't actually find a desert biome or anything like that. It's time to render more chunks. Ooh. The explorer in me is interested in exploring that little tiny, dark pit there, but I know it doesn't lead anywhere. Sandstone. So it's pretty clear that I'm not even going to get to start building my house in this video. But I will later. In fact, I think this video has gone on quite long enough. I should bring it to a close. This is plenty of sand for what I want to do. Looks like I'm going to jump down here after all. Oh, I guess it does lead somewhere. I can't imagine this goes very deep, though. I love these UI improvements. Oh, bat. Squeaky. Whoa, look at that! It's like 3 creepers and a skeleton. Ow. Don't be like that, skeleton. I can take care of all of you pretty easily. Like this. There we go. And plays like that are what experience in Minecraft gets you. Okay, so that little hole that I thought wasn't going to lead anywhere turns out to lead to a pretty awesome start to a little cave here. I should explore this before I end this session. Just get a look around though, I don't want to go too far in. I don't want to get lost. But I do want to collect the resources that are available. Because why not, right? I've never really been too sure what to think of the addition of the necessity to eat in Minecraft. I've never really known what to make of that fully. It's great in some ways and it's bad in others. I do like the constant regen though, that's pretty nice. There's lots of stuff down there. Yeah. Multiple zombies down there. I won't mess with it for the time being. Because I want to cook all this cow meat. I want to cook all this, well, I guess you would just say beef, wouldn't you? Oh, wow. I have run by things like this in other videos. And commenters were so frustrated about things like that. I can say this. Sometimes you guys just need to chill. Some of you go way too far with that stuff. Like, I think it matters to you sometimes a lot more than it should. Some people. I'm not saying you specifically, dear viewer. But there are some commenters who, whenever I run by a sole block of iron, it just seems to ruin their whole day or something. It probably doesn't really. In fact, I'm almost certain that it doesn't really. But with the intensity that they comment, you would figure that they had really strong feelings about missing that patch of coal. It's not really that prevalent in Minecraft, and it really depends on what the resource is. If I run by diamond and I miss it, I'm actually kind of glad when some people comment that kind of stuff, because that way I can go back. But it's actually more pronounced, that phenomenon, in single-player games, believe it or not. When you miss something vital in a single-player game. And sometimes it's not something you even saw. Like, I'm not going to give any examples, but sometimes whenever you're doing a Let's Play or something, and you miss, like, a secret or something, like a really cool secret, but one that, wasn't actually obvious, and that's perfectly natural for a player to miss on their first time around, when you miss something like that, I've seen some people get, like, really frustrated at that kind of stuff, too. I don't know. People get frustrated at strange things in YouTube comments. I'm glad I can reach that. And I'm out of pickaxe-ness. Actually, I'm not. I can get coal with the wooden one. Could just make a new pickaxe, but I figured running out of stone pickaxes would be a good place to end the video. Kind of waiting for the rain to stop, too. One more block. Ooh, 2 more blocks. Ooh. Maybe we can get these. Probably not. There it is. Well, I'm obviously not going to leave those there, so let's just stick my workbench to this wall here. Why not? Let's go ahead and restock. I love using that. It's so fun. And that whole drawing bit. It's really cool. There's a lot of coal here. More than I would have expected just looking at that little patch in the ceiling. One thing about Minecraft that I've always thought was a bit of a shame was that the game is completely open source, and the code can be easily viewed and manipulated by anybody. Now, this has been awesome because of the colossal number of mods that have been released. Now it's night. Okay, let's be careful. Looks like this cave is going to be my shelter for the time being. But yeah, the open source code also means that there's no way for Notch or Mojang, I suppose, since Notch doesn't seem to work directly on the game anymore. I don't know if that's 100% true, it's just what I've heard. And Red here and there, I don't know for sure. I'm pretty sure he still has a large influence on it. Or at least some influence on it. But it means that anybody can see what's coming. So it makes it so that Mojang can't add any kind of surprises in with each patch. Like, they couldn't just randomly add Herobrine into the game. Herobrine, man, he's a subject I did not touch on in this video. I don't know. I can talk about Herobrine for a while, but it's at the end of this video. I'm not going to bring that topic up. I do think he's... Although he doesn't truly exist, he exists only in mods. I do think he's very good for the game. I do. Hairpin's actually pretty awesome. And he's become, although he's like this really scary figure, he's become, honestly, a figure in the game that we all know and associate with the game. He's a very worthwhile character to us. We enjoy him. He's great. But it means the open source code, the fact that anybody can look at this game's code and how it ticks and manipulate it and so forth, means that Minecraft has been documented down to a science. We know exactly how and why diamond spawns, where, and at what depth, and how frequently. We know all this kinds of stuff. We know exactly how farms work. We know exactly how the lighting of the game works in such a way that I hear skeleton bones. Several ticks go by, and with each tick there's a chance that a well-lit block of tilled soil will grow some portion of whatever seed you planted there. We know how that works. We know that formula. And we know what the game will spawn and when and how and things like that. And so if Mojang were ever to introduce some sort of surprise into the game, something that would really get you, and it wouldn't even have to be something that would like scare you. It wouldn't have to be the addition of, like I said earlier, walls breaking open, or like zombie hands reaching through, grabbing you and holding you, and doing terrifying things, coming out of the ground, and making creepy noises and things. It wouldn't have to be something scary, although that would make Minecraft so freaking intense while walking through caves and stuff. If that could happen, you didn't know when. Oh, that'd be freaking crazy. But it could also be, they could also add in surprises like, I don't know, like a new creature or something, like a mystic, like this mystic beast that appears, and maybe it grants you temporary magic powers or something. I don't know, like maybe you can like fly, or maybe you can break blocks like in creative or something like that. Or maybe they introduce like a system that lets the game generate like a large castle for you to find, or something like that, or just random cool things. They can't add surprises of any kind to Minecraft, is what I'm getting at, because of the fact that the code is out there and open, and the wiki exists. And a new patch comes in, there's nothing for us to be surprised by, because the entire thing is 100% documented within a very short amount of time of the patch being released. So anyway, the rain hasn't stopped. I'm cooking this up. We're taking shelter. It's nighttime out there. I think we've had a pretty good little session here. Let me know what you guys thought of this. Hit that like button or leave a comment. And when it comes to comments, like I said earlier, feel free to ask me some questions about whatever. And maybe I'll take them down. Maybe I'll use them as subjects, as topics to get into during these Minecraft videos. Because I still want to build this little house. And who knows, maybe this whole series ends once I'm done with that little house. Because I've done that before. I've started Minecraft Worlds where my only intent was to build a little house, or to make a tower or something like that. And then once I was done with that, I felt like I was done with playing Minecraft for that particular time, and then I just wouldn't play Minecraft for a while. So maybe this whole little Minecraft series ends after I finish this little house that I'm thinking of building. Maybe that's what happens. I don't know. I don't know where this is going to go. I don't know how far I'll go with any of this. Like I said, leave some suggestions for what to do if you want to see me do anything in particular in the game, or if you want me to talk about anything in particular. If you have any questions, I might pick them up, I might answer them, or what have you, or just leave your general thoughts about anything that I've talked about in this video, or anything that you feel like talking about, whatever. Leave a comment. Just do your thing, guys. So, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time. You gotta be kidding. Whatever, I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. And I'll see you next time.